Alright, what's going on everybody? This is Sir Kirby, and welcome back to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. Our low-level run continues today with a new chapter for the first time in a while. We'll be taking on Chapter 10 as we head further south. Before we go any further, just real quick, I want to touch on some inventory management that I've done as part of some pre-planning. Ephraim has an Iron Lance now, just so he has a weapon that's not heavily reliant on crit or otherwise special. New heal staff for Natasha. Where else we go? I think I got Mulder. Yeah, I got Mulder a new heal staff. New lightning tome for Artur. Tana's got weapons. Amelia's got weapons. Amelia has a sword. You'll see why in a second if you don't already. Ford's got some new stuff. Loot's fine as she is for right now. I'm sure I've made other changes somewhere. I think Gilliam has slightly different weapons. But we've done some setup stuff to get ready for today's chapter. So, without any further ado, I'm actually going to jump straight on in. As with last time, I've done some preparation with what supports I want to work on and what units I'm going to bring. We do get 2 new units this map. Amelia is ready to promote. I wonder what we're going to do. So what I know a lot of people like to do, because they hate themselves, presumably, is they like to make Amelia a knight. I do not hate myself. You can never have too many cavaliers. I'm mostly doing this because her speed on a general is kind of pointless to have. She's just better as a cav. She's going to get more speed anyway. She does have the ability to use swords, which tend to be more accurate than lances, which should help her in the early going. And believe me, she is going to need it. With all of that said, I need to actually pull up my list of units that I had because I had prepared what I wanted to do as far as who we are allowed to bring. Let's see, so I may actually just unselect everybody because it's easier to go through my list this way. Ephraim, Natasha, Colm, Mulder, Franz. We have Vanessa, Gilliam, Loot, Ford, Tana, Amelia. I looked at some stuff after last episode, and I already know who we are allowed to bring, who we have to bring. I'll cycle through everything real quick so you can check me. Seth is still promoted. He remains on the bench. Ross at level 11 is on the bench. Kyle at level 13 is on the bench. Joshua at level 12 is on the bench. And then I have a choice of a bunch of units at level 10. We're going with, obviously, Franz, and I think we have one other at level 10, or is he the only one? Franz and Loot is what I went with. And then everybody else here, we are forced to bring along, so Tana's going to get some run. Amelia's going to get some run as a cav. Ford's going to get some run. Ephraim is still forced, so he's our highest level unit going into this. We do get 2 new units this map. We will talk about them shortly. Take a quick look at the map and what we have to deal with. We have some soldiers, we have some mercs, some fighters. It's all kind of the same. We get a Knight's Crest if we save all of the green units, including this guy who is recruitable. This is Ducel, or at least that's how I'm going to say his name. I don't know if that's right or not. Great Knight, level 8. He's our promoted unit for this chapter. We have to deal with the fleet units, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. And then Cormac is here as well. He is recruited, I'm pretty sure. I might actually want to look this up before we go any further and make sure I'm right. I believe, though, by talking to him with Tana or Ducel. Actually, I'm going to check that before we go any further. I'm going to time skip before to right after I check this. Yep, I had that right. Cormac is recruitable with either Ducel or Tana. And then Ducel is recruitable. Ducel is recruitable by talking to him with Ephraim. So obviously we'll be doing that. We have a Mage Knight with a bolting spell. Selena, however you want to say it. Either way, she's annoying because she has bolting. So how we want to go about dealing with this map. Primarily, Tana needs to not get shot down. Well, Tana and Vanessa, but need to not get shot down by the fleets, and then we need to not get torched by bolting. One of these will be a much easier problem to solve than the other. Expect a couple fails at the beginning of this map because I suck, and I know that going in. It makes it okay if I admit it first. Okay, in general, I'd like to show all my attempts, but I also just... nothing's really going on. I keep getting bombarded by the same reinforcements from the back because I'm not being aggressive enough trying to push through here. So I think this attempt, that's what I'm going to try to do. Instead of trying to get Amelia kills out the gate, I'm going to try to push forward as quickly as possible. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to manage that yet, but that's the new goal. I think the goal here is going to be now to have Franz in the forest with a lance and Ford behind him with his own lance and just kind of make a lance wall. We will have to get a bunch of sword units up here at some point. I want to bring Tenna down to go after Cormag again. I think that's probably a good idea in general. But yeah, we need to push more aggressively than what I've done on my other two attempts that I may or may not be showing at all. I'm guessing I probably am not showing them. But yeah, I think this is just the play in general. Gets Franz some XP. It's a foolproof way to deal with these soldiers turn one and try to get a better push going. Amelia's still going to see some combat a bit, apparently, which is fine. She just doesn't need to see all of it. We need our better units to kind of lead the charge here. No damage from that Merc, huh? I mean, he doubles, but he doesn't do anything, so that's fine. The Lance Reaver guy is still going to be coming up. But as we've previously noted, Ephraim can pretty handily deal with a lot of this stuff that's coming out. So we'll be putting Ephraim out front to deal with the axes. I'll probably put a sword unit with him just so he doesn't have to take all of these attacks at once, even though he's still going to take a few. Like, I could put Sword Franz right here, I think, and be okay. This is a comb level, which I had previously been giving to Amelia, but she can catch up at a later date, I think. I don't necessarily want her to see frontline combat right now. Okay. What's his speed at now? 13. Let's heal Amelia. Let's bring Vanessa over here. Bringing the Axe Reaver might not have been a bad idea either, now that I think about it. I wonder, can I get it out and trade it to him? I can. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's give Ephraim the Axe Reaver and have him equip that. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Mainly because I don't think about things like that maybe I should. So that ought to help with that. And then Tana, as far as I'm concerned, just doesn't need to move quite yet. I'll let Cormag come up first. The Mercs with 1% crit on Franz scare me a tiny bit, but even then they're not doing a ton of damage, so, and they're drawing fire away from Ephraim. So that's fine by me. This means all 4 axes will go into Ephraim now, I'm pretty sure. One of them's a hand axe, so he won't get to attack, but the other 3 will die to Ephraim now this turn. So this is just quicker than what I've been doing, and as I've said in previous episodes, the goal obviously is an LTC, but we do need to go through this chapter kind of quickly so we can get to Ducel in plenty of time. And this is a good strategy for that. It does kind of burn through our Axe Reaver quicker than I wanted to, but sometimes this be the way. So this last guy has a hand axe. He'll probably throw it at Ephraim and miss. Or he'll be forced into attacking at close range by the archer who does something weird. That's interesting. Oh, he's gonna attack Vanessa. Okay. Wow, 14 damage. Jesus. God, I hate how frail this is. This army is. I guess even if I wouldn't have done that, he would still attack Franz. So he was gonna attack at range or 2 range no matter what I did. So now we just need to get through these guys this turn. Take out as many of them as we can. This prevents a little bit of Franz damage. Of course, now I need to get rid of the Lance Reaver this turn, which shouldn't be an issue. I can go Reaver on Reaver with the Axe Reaver. Franz is leveling like shit still. Ephraim does not double. Can I even hit? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I even hit with the javelin? Probably not. This still, in general, seems like it's probably the smart play. That's fine, because I can take out the archer and the hand axe guy, or should be able to at least. Ford. What can Amelia do? Amelia doubles. So Ford can do this. Amelia can take him out. Then we should be able to get the archer. How do I want to do this exactly? I'm pretty sure we should be able to take all these guys out this turn. It's just a matter of how do I want to do it. So there's some Amelia experience. This guy, there's another mercenary over here as well that I need to be wary of. How far does the fleet reach? Of course the fleet can hit here. I think I'm willing to chance Vanessa dealing with the fleet. Although I probably should have healed her first. Of course, if she gets hit by the fleet, that's a ballista, which is a bow, which does bonus damage, so long story short, it wouldn't matter anyway. Gilliam can get that. Colm should be able to get the Lance Reaver. Ooh, maybe. Okay, that was a little bit scary. Good experience, though. Now we have our own Lance Reaver. Natasha can heal Vanessa. That was asking for me to slip up and call them each other's names, and I finally got it right. Are you proud of me? Tenna can still chill. As long as the fleet misses, we should be in pretty good shape. Which is a tall order, admittedly, but I'm confident in it. Strength, speed. We also need the green units to be able to hold their own for at least 2 turns if we're serious about trying to get the Knight's Crest. Fleet went for Colm that missed. That's good news. Okay with that. And we can draw a lot of the green or the red units down here rather to Ephraim now, with the Iron Lance. Or at least we can try to. I want to get... Oh boy. So we need to get Vanessa over here to take out this fleet, but I don't really know what the easiest way to do that is the issue that I'm running into here. Because the bottom line is she has to dodge it, or else we're just going to have to continue dealing with it. I wonder what its hit rate is. Let's find out. hit 73, avoid 32. This is hopefully a good place. And once she's able to attack it, it can't kill her because it can't attack the space immediately next to it. It's 3 to 10 range. So it can move here and attack 2 spaces away, but it can't attack right here. So, as long as we stay off of that square specifically, or as long as we're able to get next to it, we can finish it off and not have to worry about it any further. Obviously, the most ideal is that it doesn't even shoot at her, and we don't have to worry about whether it hits or not. But that's probably not going to happen. It will probably take a shot at her. So all we can really do is hope it misses. We need to get these calves down here pronto. Bringing all 3 of them, just in the interest of having as much support as I can get for the aforementioned green units. Tana will probably have to get out of there next turn, but she can do that with Cormag, and then come straight across this way. That should all be good. This guy does go for Amelia, who should not get doubled at the very least. Yep. Fine with that. That draws fire away from the green units, and the more fire we can draw away from the green units, the more likely we are to be able to save them. It's still going to be tough, but it gets more doable the more people we can get down there. Nice. We should be good to take out that fleet now. Green units are all going to kind of cower in fear, as perhaps they should. Who do I want to come down here with Ephraim? I think maybe Franz. And I'll give him a sword. Ephraim can come down here. As for up here, I'm thinking... So Forge shouldn't get doubled by most of these guys. Iron Sword, Iron Sword, Iron Sword. What's their speed? 12 speed, 12 speed, 11 speed. Ford has 10 speed, so he won't get doubled by any of these. He will be a little bit susceptible to damage, but Amelia can help clear them out on player phase. And also I'm bringing loot down to help with this. So this just in general should be a much quicker method of dealing with it than what I've been doing. Maybe should have used the Slim Lance there, but it doesn't really matter. A 5% accuracy boost would be nice, but it's not required to take care of these guys. Skill is good. So that settles that. Should be able to attack the fleet now. It's going to take good damage. So Vanessa should be safe right there. It will be one more turn before we're able to actually take out the fleet. But as far as giving it the means to not attack her, we should be fine. My plan here was just for Cormag to rescue anyway, so this is okay. And then I want him to bolt straight this way. That was dumb. Put Molder one space further over than I meant to. I forgot to pop that support earlier. Hopefully that doesn't bite me. Should be alright here. We need the green units to survive this turn, but they should be fine. Because I don't think that many of the pirates can even reach them. We've got Cormag. Next turn, I believe, we should get Ducel. Nice, he dodged a pirate. So Ducel should kill a pirate, and that should give Ephraim the ability to get in there and talk to him. Cormag is not doing himself any early favors in this army. Fleet attacks. Something to be aware of. That fleet attacks Natasha and missed. Now the green unit should help clear out a little bit. Ducell missed, are you kidding me? Okay, thank you. Jesus. There's all the calves that have been causing me trouble. So if I drop Tana here, she should be fine. Although we will have to just rescue again next turn to get more people out of the way. Honestly, Cormag can probably handle most of the calves by himself. But he does need to get rid of his wyvern buddies first, which he should do this turn, I believe. As for the rest of this, can do that. That prevents us from healing Colm this turn, so that was kind of stupid. That was actually really stupid. Shouldn't be a massive deal, but still kind of stupid. And I think no matter how I set this up, somebody can get attacked twice. Let's talk to Ducell. And now we can have Ducell go right here. I think I want to have him equip the axe and just prevent these guys from being able to be attacked. And then Franz can come up here. He's at full health actually, so... How far can any of these guys reach? What do these guys do against a javelin at close range? Just 1 damage. Franz should be fine here, pretty sure. And then Amelia, now she can only get attacked once per turn. Plus there's just 1 fewer guy to deal with, plus a level up. That sounds like all a really good combination to me. Strength, speed, and luck. Good. Amelia is coming along, whether I want her to or not. Vanessa hopefully can finish this fleet off this turn, and she does. Nice. That's a level for her. Got a secret book. I'm going to go ahead and vulnerary Colm here, just to make sure he stays okay. And that is everybody that can move. So, ideally, in a perfect world, we kind of push toward the middle of the map next turn, and Cormag can hang back and take on a lot of the wyverns. Or, not the wyverns, a lot of the calves, just because I don't really want anybody else to get all that close to them if I can help it. So... okay, these guys are going to go for Ephraim. He hits... How many of them can reach Ephraim? Ephraim might be in trouble without the Axe Reaver. I don't see any others on screen, which is encouraging. If there's another one that can reach him, he's gonna die. And he is reached. And we have lost Ephraim. I have done all kinds of things wrong on this map. So much so that I managed to kill Ephraim. I didn't give him the Axe Reaver because I didn't think they would have that high a hit against him, but clearly that was incorrect. I can start over one more time. That attempt I will show, just because that we made a lot of progress there that I hadn't been making really before. So now we know where we need to be. Now we know how to approach it, I just need to do it right. Stay away from the second. I don't know. That was dumb. Pay attention to what you're doing, kids. The sword guy is gonna murder Ephraim now. I like how he hit that. That's kind of funny. That means the Axe Reaver is not going to get put to use. That means this is going to instead go the exact opposite of the way it did last time. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to put the Iron Lance on Ephraim, drop him, say, here, and then get back out of the way. So Ephraim should be able to reach Ducel pretty quickly, if I do this right. I actually probably should have done a lot of this stuff first to see how safe it would be to put Vanessa, like, in the middle somewhere where she could start going after the fleet, but it's too late now. If I put Ford down here and attack with the steel sword, he can one-round the archer, which is good. Franz can do this. Amelia can do this. Let's heal Franz with Natasha. And heal Amelia with Mulder. This should be approached pretty much the same way. Let's see how this goes. That's fine. That's also fine. That's not fine, but it worked out. That guy should go heal after this turn. Might be able to save the green units yet. Okay. Alright. Okay, he is gonna go heal like I thought he might. Ah, he gets double. Ah, he missed. Okay, that's inconvenient. Alright, I got a little bit tunnel vision-y this episode, so I wasn't quite watching the time, so I might have forced my hand to cut a little bit that I wasn't initially planning to, but that's fine. I can find a spot to come back in. We're in a little bit worse situation than the first time we got into this general vicinity, but I think we'll be able to make it work just fine. It's just not quite going to go, not quite going to shake out exactly how I'd hoped, but it could be much, much worse, I think. But that is for next time. I will see you guys then. Take care.